Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Bearded Respect, number 78.
Woohoo!
And we have Bruce Eddie Scott. I'm kind of on the bottom here.
Yeah, let's rearrange here because it's not natural for you to be down there. I knew something was wrong. Something was up.
Well, I feel like I'm all rearranged here. Weird.
You are in a little different position there.
Well, I've been changing up the desk. But let's get to our intro video and so we can get into the show and find out why Mike isn't in Canada. Hi, everyone.
Everybody.
What's up, everyone?
Jason, you want to get into your highs quickly?
Aldemir was first. Hey, Aldemir. And Becky made it for second. Hey, Becky.
Ooh.
What's up, Aldemir? What's up, Becky?
Hello,
Mark
Becky.
Brown. Hey, Mark.
What's up, Mark?
Philip. Hey, Philip.
Philip, what's up?
And there's the legend. Hey, Walter.
Hey, Walter, what's up?
How you doing?
Travis in early tonight. Must have been a quick night at work.
Yeah. Hey, Travis.
Yeah. Hey, Travis.
And we got Gary. Hey, Gary.
What's up, Gary?
Hey.
Elvina.
Elvina.
Say hello.
Yeah, that's us, Gary.
78 weeks. 78 weeks. Wow, man.
Actually, Mike, you're probably on the other side of the Rio Grande, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Big Stu. Hey, Stu.
Yeah, I'm probably like 50 or 51 episodes.
Well, I wasn't meaning the episodes. I meant the Rio Grande.
Yeah. Hey, Chris.
What's up, Chris?
My soundboard's all sort of out of whack. I just got to take a day and get it straightened out.
What's up, E?
Hey, Rock.
The switch of computers has been a little bit of work.
Yeah.
All righty. Get some rest, buddy.
Thanks for stopping in, E.
Yeah, catch us next week. Jason Freeze?
No, I didn't freeze. I was still scrolling.
What's up,
Trying to
Tara?
find somebody new. Hey, Tara.
Here, she's here for the tiny hands, huh?
Yep.
There's Ellie.
And Will,
Hey, Ellie.
What's up, Ellie?
was there more to that comment?
I don't know.
There's Vato. Hey, Vato.
What's up, Vato? Thanks for coming in, Vato, man. You don't miss a show. You don't miss
Yep,
anyone's
thanks.
show. We take you for granted. You're always there. I appreciate it, though.
Hey, TV.
What's up, TV?
Yeah, Tony, I can't help it. These dogs have got me running ragged. I just so tired. I can't seem to get a nap in.
Jason, you just need a good cup of coffee.
There's no such thing. It doesn't exist. Yeah, it just means he can't scan it.
Yeah.
Must be too small. Hey, there's Mel. Hey, Mel.
Hey, Mel. Long time no
Mel.
see.
I was going to say, how'd the cookie delivery go?
Pretty good. I actually got one right here.
Ooh. Oh, that's right. You met up with them today.
Yep, they were at our house today.
Tara's on my side.
That looks good.
They said the people like when we rub it in.
Yeah.
Ken's there too. He's putting together his new desk.
Hey, Ken.
Ken.
I heard about a desk, but I didn't know it was that new.
I think you got everyone.
I got you, Gary, because you're watching on your phone. I got you.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Some people watch it on their TV. Some people watch it on their computer. Most people probably watch it on their phone or iPad.
It's the same link that's in our Instagram bio.
So real quick, I was supposed to be in Canada as advertised, and I had every intention. However, my flight was canceled. The incoming flight from Canada to Denver did not make it because of insufficient crew. So the plane nor the crew were there to take me to Canada. So it is rescheduled for tomorrow. I hope to be there by tomorrow early evening to partake in the Fredericton First Annual Barber Convention with Educated Beards. But despite me not being there, we do have some guests from Educated Beards. We have a return guest with Kevin, the owner of Educated Beards, Bob and Elliot, his mustache. And then we got a couple new guys on the show, Devo and Jonathan, who are ambassadors for Educated Beards. You ready for them to come in, Scott?
Sure.
Jason? All right. There we go.
Hi, guys. Welcome to the Bearded Respect.
Yeah, thanks for coming on the show. I know it's really late there.
So Devo, now that I can finally put a face to the name because I've seen you in the chat a few times. So.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devo's been a good supporter. Kevin's in the black shirt. And way back in the back there is Jonathan Kemp, who's got the longest beard in the world. And of course, Bob and Elliot, the longest, curliest mustache. With some chops, too. He's got some chops growing. I see a new category for him this year, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan.
So what's going on in Fredericton, New Brunswick?
Well, we're trying to get this crew to go pick you up. They're finalizing the igloo here, so we can go to bed.
Yeah.
I thought Mike could have a personal plane and pilot by now.
Yeah, what's up, HK Beards?
Maybe one day.
So this is this the first barber convention in Fredericton?
Yeah, so there used to be one for like kind of cosmoprof approach kind of deal. It was more like hairdressers and that area. And it was probably like 30 years ago that stopped. And with the barbering being so edgy now and so predominant in the market, yeah, one of the shop owners here was like, hey, I think there should be something in the East Coast that brings people together in the community and get barbering like all together onto it. So it's his first year doing this. Yeah, excited to be partaking in this and seeing how it goes. And they've included a small beard and mustache competition, which is going to be quite fun to do. And we got a big booth there, so we have a bunch of people coming over, including Mike that might make it, might not. I don't know. Maybe you can put yourself into like a UPS box and ship yourself.
Yeah, maybe quicker.
Yeah. But yeah, we're pretty excited. We'll be making a bunch of content, a bunch of new content. Bob is coming to the shop, to the warehouse and the lab, and we're going to be making some new shave products with him, and he's going to have a limited release edition with him that we're just going to be doing 100% of the funds towards a charity of some sort that we haven't decided yet.
Nice.
But that's going to be done shortly. And then he's also been just hogging these new things that he just got.
But I can't figure out the scent to it. I've tested so many beard oils, beard butters, beard balms, beard creams that have an outdoorsy type scent, and I cannot nail this one down. This is a very unique new scent to me. It reminds me very much of camping trips with my brother, like some kind of wood that has been smoked or burned. I'm going to figure it out, though. I'm not going to bed until I figured it out. I tried the beard oil. I tried a little bit of the beard butter, and it is absolutely amazing. And I'm going to sleep on it, maybe. I'm not going to give any definitive answers yet.
By the end of the weekend. So that's hilarious. Yeah, we haven't we have a release date probably set around like early September for that new scent, and it's going to be coming out throughout the whole collection. So that is basically what's coming out, and it's kind of cool that a few people get to smell it and be very intrigued by it, because I've been extremely excited about this scent. Mike has had it for a couple months now, I'd say.
Yeah.
And I remember you texting me a bunch of excitement when.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I remember a couple of years ago, you kind of put a post on Educated Beards. You know, what kind of scent should we make next? And I suggested one of them. You kind of just laughed at me, but I think this is kind of close to what I suggested.
Yeah.
But that's what's great about Educated Beards is everything that you guys have made. You've put a lot of research and work into it to, just to make it perfect and before you release it, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because we were talking about that earlier, Bob and I, about like the new regulations coming into the U.S. and like how we're in the EU and like expanding throughout the EU, and the regulations of like labeling and everything. And I'm like, it's such a great thing actually that MOCRA is happening, and in some way, yeah, it's gonna not help small companies, but in another way, which is the most important, is it's protecting the consumer. And by putting regulations in place like that, the consumer then is the winner out of that. Because if companies do things properly, there shouldn't be any issues anyways. You should have been following those kind of directives anyways in the first place if you're aiming to make a premium product and the best product out there, and you're actually expanding in different markets. You shouldn't be cutting anything down. So you should be actually putting a lot of effort. And yeah, it does cost a lot of money to do that. And that's why prices are more expensive. But the prices come because we have all the regulations and we have all the things into place. So I think that it's great for the consumer, because they know exactly what's inside the product and what is happening and how it's manufactured, and that safe manufacturing is happening and no cross contamination and all that. So yeah, that's why it takes a lot of time. We need to register all these things and go through that process every single time. But I think it's great for the consumer. So
Mark has a question here, and I never thought about it, but how close or far away are you guys from the wildfires? Was there any kind of issue for you guys?
There was a big wildfire like an hour and a half from where I'm from, which was like 24,000 hectares that had burned. So that was pretty severe, like down there. I don't know how many homes were like burnt down. Maybe like they think almost up towards like 200 between like camps and cottages that they couldn't get to, that were not accessible for like firefighters and stuff. So that wasn't too far away.
how far was it?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Yeah. Great. Yeah, I was where I'm located. There wasn't any fires itself, but I was traveling into places where the fires were during that time, which was kind of insane. Even the U.S. was on fire, and like the world was pretty messy for a little bit there with fires and floods, and I was like, whoa, what is happening here? Like the Mother Nature is pretty pissed off at everything right now. So yeah, we're pretty lucky where we were situated. We didn't really get any smoke. We didn't get really affected by any of that. But yeah, a bunch of like New York got affected, and like upstates. Yeah. So it's pretty shitty that the smoke affected people, but like a lot of people lost their homes and lost their fields and all their forests. So I think it's a lot worse. But yeah, I'm happy it's almost over.
Yeah, Mark did ask that. He's in New York, so he's seen plenty of smoke. And this guy here, Walter, in Philadelphia, they've gotten hit with it too, all from the Canadian fires.
Insane.
And even Bob, I'm sure you did down in Virginia, right?
Yeah, when I went to Worlds in Germany, flying out of Richmond to Washington, D.C., there was definitely a haze.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of disruption of the flight patterns, but it wound up being okay. I flew into Newark, New Jersey this morning, and there was definitely a haze at sunrise this morning at like 6 a.m.
Mm. And then, so Devo, you live in Nova Scotia, right?
Yes.
And he actually got to Fredericton by boat. And Jonathan, you're kind of like northern New Brunswick, is that right?
Prince Edward Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was
so
completely off.
yeah, we're like New Brunswick on a stick.
Okay.
So they take the longest bridge in the world basically to get to here, which is 13 kilometers long, which is what, 8.5 miles.
Oh, wow.
Something like that. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it like goes across the Atlantic Ocean. It's pretty neat. Yeah.
Wow. So did you drive down, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about 3.5 hours away. So.
Okay. I think Jonathan needs to get closer to the screen just for a minute, just so everyone can appreciate his giant red beard. That's hard to see back there. There you go.
Cheers.
I know. yeah. I know, it's terrible.
So tomorrow the show starts at the barber convention, and from what I understand, it's open to the public.
Yeah.
And then Saturday it's going to be just for barbers or shop owners.
Industry only. Yeah.
Industry.
Yeah.
So what is Educate Beards' role in this convention? Like what is Educate Beards doing there?
So we have a booth so people can kind of learn about our products. Even though we're located in Atlantic Canada, like some people think we're a franchise brand from elsewhere, which is kind of a really nice thing to say, but they should probably know that we're from here. So we're just bringing in some products, showcasing the new shave line that's coming out. Bob's going to be doing a live demo on stage on how to style a mustache, because a lot of barbers know about facial hair, they know about cutting it, they know about a little bit of styling it, but like when it comes to taking care of a mustache and really understanding how to strip the wax from it and all of that, and like styling it itself, and like how many layers you can do and pre-styling and making sure it's clean first and all that. So Bob's going to walk through like basically as a beginner and how you get to grow a mustache. Just his content online is quite phenomenal. It's quite educational. And he's really a humbling person. So he doesn't like have a big ego. So he helps.
I'm the best.
That's what I'm saying, right? But yeah, he's he actually cares for the guys and folks growing a beard and mustache and has any question, and he makes it not intimidating to ask the questions and to really open up about it. So it was really a good partnership together that we're able to bring that together, and like obviously veterans also. So I think that brings another value of admirers.
Yeah, I'm really hoping tomorrow during the demonstration that if someone has a question that they ask it. It's always better to address it as you start to go through it, and they go, "Why do you do it that way? Why are you putting it on that way? Why are you adding the layers? Why are you taking a break? Why are you combing it? Why are you so awesome? Why are you so gorgeous?" You know, I have to answer a lot of these questions for those minds that want to know.
Yeah.
They go, yeah. So somebody said, "Your mustache looks like a goat's butt." You know, when he lifted up. So I put a lot of Hershey's Kisses in my mouth, and I kind of did this. I went, blip, 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 and I popped them out and went,
So if you guys are not following this guy on TikTok, he's pretty funny. He's got a good following.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And speaking of mustaches, we were fortunate enough to have Paul Slosar on last month, who owns the current Guinness Book of Records of the longest mustache. And he uses an older type wax. I can't remember what it is, but it's not a wax.
Was it Clubman's?
Clubman's.
Which is totally different than any kind of, or the more mainstream mustache waxes, from what I understand.
I think it's tube base and it's water soluble.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've used it a couple of times. It's actually a pretty decent wax. When you get it into your hand, it feels much like toothpaste. You put it into the mustache and it goes in pretty well, but it dries quickly and becomes very firm. But if it's a very rainy day,
yeah,
you definitely
that's what he was saying.
Add something on top of it to protect that water solubility.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it's petroleum based, but it's very much like toothpaste.
They're super old.
Yeah. And then Saturday, of course, is just for the industry. So, Bob, are you doing classes on both days, like Friday and Saturday, or?
I think it's just tomorrow. I have a 45-minute block
Okay.
to demonstrate how I use Educated Beards mustache wax. I've used it many times. It's a very good wax. So I don't know what kind of mustache I'll make. I'll just play by ear, because, you know, most of the time when you make up your mustache, you're like, oh, I'm going to do this particular mustache. And then as you do it, you're like, yeah, that's not going to work out because the hairs don't want to lay a certain way. And so you adapt to it. So maybe I'll do a Hungarian, maybe I'll do an English, maybe I'll do a freestyle or a closed loop. We'll see how it goes. I got 45 minutes, so we should be able to make some kind of mustache.
Yeah, we're not too sure what we're going to do day 2. We'll see on the audience really what the other folks are talking about and what they're doing and what they're covering. So we'll see what day 2 brings to the table. I'm pretty open of talking about about anything. It's so funny. It's been half an hour that he's been like,
You're going to give me a hint there or what?
Well, since it's a barber, expo, maybe Saturday, how to shave a mustache off, how to shave a mustache off.
We kind of talked about that earlier too.
No, not the mustache, not necessarily, but
How to make a whaler.
It's raised $10 million, and we were
That's
kinda
the price.
talking about
Okay.
that. Pretty
yeah, I might come down on the 10 million. It's a little bit less. There's some charities I'd like to hit up. Through the power of social media, be able to help out groups like Movember, St. Jude, Push for Better. All have wonderful programs.
I really like the idea of the frame.
Yeah, so one of my ideas, I haven't quite launched it yet. I got to ask my 8-year-old, and whether she confirms it or not is if I get to the point where I'm going to shave it off, we raise some money for charity and so on and so forth, that I would pick a follower, get them out to the National Beard and Mustache Championship November 4th in Daytona, Florida, let them shave it off, put it in a frame, autograph the frame, and send them on their way with it. So we'll have to see.
Wow.
Details.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's something.
That'd be pretty cool. I really like that idea. I thought it was neat. Yeah.
And then I'll grow it back. It'll be 2 times as big.
Yeah.
It goes behind my ear now.
Oh, nice.
And
Okay.
over.
Perfect. Do you tuck it back there to go to sleep?
No, but sometimes I'll tuck it back there to let it dry, and then that gives it a direction to help out if I don't want to hit it up with heat. There's a lot of folks that are afraid to hit their mustache hairs with heat, and I understand it because with the long beards, a lot of guys will hit it with the cooler air as not to damage the hair. There are heat protectors you can use. I found that if I use a beard oil and beard balm or beard butter, that generally will coat it enough that I don't have to worry about the heat. But tucking it back here will give it a direction. And then when I shape it, it's already bent back that way. More of which I'll talk about tomorrow, 5:15 to 6 o'clock before the beard and mustache competition kickoff here in Fredericton, Canada.
So good.
Right?
Doesn't he look like Mr. Pringle?
I know. Everybody needs to tag Pringles. I need to land that with Pringles.
Yeah. That'd be a good sponsorship.
Pay me to eat some chips, man.
Yeah.
I like Pringles anyway, so.
Yeah. Imagine carrying all those Pringles to Germany.
Yeah, no doubt.
So you mentioned the worlds. How'd you do in the world championship?
So my hope was to place first, but I was competing against the reigning champion in the Hungarian category. I had never competed in the Hungarian category. It was warmer in Germany than I had expected. I tried to go lighter with the mustache wax. I tried to fan it out. I took second in the world to the reigning champion. I am very happy with that. I used a mixture of Death Grip's Sudden Death and Bone Crusher to try to hold everything up. And I think I did pretty well. We took a bunch of photos afterwards. He was a wonderful guy. He was telling me with the Hungarian tips up always. He was from Hungary. He was like 9 foot tall. It was amazing. It was like looking up and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be easy for that guy to pull off a win.
Second place in the world, though. I mean, that's quite an accomplishment.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
especially in a category you've never competed in before.
Yeah. To say I was nervous, was an understatement. But The Worlds will be in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Can't wait.
2025, Blackpool, UK 2027. So definitely Aaron Johnson put together that beer calendar. And if you're looking for something on the horizon just quickly or maybe a couple months out, it lists it out by date.
Yep. Yep. In fact, you can find this competition tomorrow on the beard calendar. Aaron Johnson's beard calendar. So, Jonathan, are you going to be in the competition?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay. Perhaps the longest beard there.
Just wherever they stick me.
Have you been in competitions before?
Yeah, I've done a few, half a dozen or so.
Okay.
Always win.
Still smelling the oil.
Nice.
It is so nice. I was just trying to figure it out. That smoky.
Too bad they can't pass it between screens.
Right.
It was like I get it, and then it's gone. It's this wonderful outdoorsy, smoky fire pit camping, smell. It's
like passing the
definitely
bottle
very
around.
Yeah.
Well, Walter, you gonna join us in Tennessee?
Yeah,
Okay.
Walter, Beard of Respect will be in Nashville, Tennessee in September.
I kind of smell like a little bit of coffee.
Definitely welcome to join us.
There's like hints of it.
So it's definitely unique.
So, Devo, what's your role going to be for this weekend?
What it needs for me to happen. I'm gonna go to beer competition.
Yeah.
And I'll just be a pretty face.
Okay. Yeah.
There can only be one of us.
Are you ordering a new one tomorrow?
A new face.
Jeez.
Wow.
I'm gonna go with educated beards.
So, Devo, you've been an ambassador for about a year now, right?
A year and a few months, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And Kemp has been an ambassador since the birth of Educated Beards, I believe.
Almost,
Pretty close to it.
Yeah. Yeah, really been a while.
Yeah.
And even though Kemp's very quiet, he's done a lot of shows for Educated Beards, especially up in his area, or northern New Brunswick area. He's run shows himself for Educated Beards, so definitely a key member of the team. Him and Devo have done them together, I believe.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
He definitely he's definitely a showstopper. People have really come to his beard and they're like, "Is this real? Is this fake?" And you watch porn?
Oh man.
Yeah, the things that get said from the people in the audience at the shows it's very interesting.
Oh yeah. Yeah. At the competition I was in Denver a couple weeks ago, this lady came right out of the crowd when we were up on stage for my category and touched each beard. And the MC was like, you really should ask for permission to touch someone's beard. She took it upon herself to just come up.
Consent.
Yeah.
I just want to put it out there again so the world understands I am a biter. I will bite you.
That's the goat talking.
That way when I am physically biting someone and they're like, this dude is biting me, you have been warned.
Oh, that reminds me, Bob, weren't you in a movie as a bare knuckle fighter?
What?
Bob, you remind me when you said biting that weren't you in a movie as a bare knuckle fighter?
Yes. Oddity Productions did a short film on bare knuckle boxing in 2021 in Erie, Pennsylvania. I got to play the character of Jimmy Allen. It has done all of the film festivals. It is now out on their page, Vimeo, and it's on YouTube. You can watch the whole thing for free. I will tell you, don't watch it in front of your younger children. It does have adult language, but it was wonderfully done. The trio that put it together, it just was really fun to be a part of, to watch, to be covered in a chocolate syrup that had a red dye that smelled so good. They wouldn't let me eat it. I had to roll around on the floor and get covered in dirt. So I wasn't going to eat it after that, or at least I wasn't going to let them see me eat it. But it was a lot of fun to do. It definitely was.
Or the bloopers.
I have bloopers.
Nipple lips.
They took it down off of social media.
Well, let me just kind of share a little bit more information about the convention in case anyone's interested. Let's see if this works here.
Don't fly with Air Canada.
Yeah. Good luck with Air Canada. But Fredericton's first barber convention, 14th and 15th. Hope everyone can see my screen. I'm not just talking.
I can see
Okay,
it.
good. Because I can't see the room anymore. So, but yeah, the 14th, barbering from local barbers all day Friday. So you can get a haircut tomorrow, it sounds like.
Wow, I need a haircut.
So do I.
Beard contest at 4 p.m. or 6 p.m., one of the two.
It's 6 p.m.
Master shave class. Oh, that's on the 15th. And these are just kind of like highlights. This is from the Fredericton Barber Convention. So there's other things going on as well. Yeah, there's the beard contest hosted by UP93. I think that's a radio station, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up 93.
Oh, up. Okay. And then to register for it, here is the link. You can find it on the beard calendar. This will take you right to the registration.
Uh-oh. You're not on that page no more. We're not tracking.
Oh, let's fix that. Let's see.
Do I look grumpy to you?
There we go. There's the beard and mustache competition registration page. That is Kemp right there in the middle. Better picture of his massive beard there. And Kevin with his Playboy jacket.
Yep. Hugh lent it to me.
And then look at this mustache. Best mustache right there. Look who is the picture of that.
I can't see the mustache over the beard.
And Bob, that's probably why you shaved your beard, right? To kind of
I did. I'm growing baby chops right now.
yeah.
For funsies.
There we go. That's all I had.
Back to you, Scott. Like what? Who am I?
We lost Jason a while ago. I don't know where he went.
I don't know.
He probably had to tend
Don't know
to
what's going
his
on there.
dogs.
He's checking the archive on the ingredients of the new unnamed Educated Beard's new scent.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. I can't nail it down.
Somebody said he was making a GeoCity site.
Oh, geez. So, Kevin, is there anything that you can talk about as far as what's coming out next for Educated Beards? Is there anything that you can share with us?
Well, we covered it a little bit. Like the shave soaps are coming out. Obviously, a lot of the shops that we supply do shave beards and do shaves and full and head shaves and all that stuff. So they've been requesting for a few years that they want to bring in one full collection of one brand that they like, and so we kind of got not forced to do that, but it makes sense for us to expand into offering shaving and the end of the day, just taking care of self, I think, is like the mission of what Educated Beards wants to do. Is like when you take care of yourself, you feel better, and when you feel better about yourself, you do better. So at the end of the day, if we can help with that and knowing products are clean, safe, and conscious, I think that's probably the key of that. So yeah, shave's coming out. And then after that, in September, we're going to be launching the new scent, and the new scent is going to be coming into basically the whole collection. So from the wash, oil, balm, butter, we're going to be doing that. We're also working on a head shampoo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's been in the works for about 8 months now. So typically it takes us about 2 years to launch a product. About that, to get like everything nailed and then registered with everything and making sure everything's good and building up enough inventory to supply like 3,500 stores that want at least 6 at a time, at least minimum. So for a shampoo, they're probably going to want 2 dozen. So you can do the math real quick. It's quite a lot of inventory that we need to stock up on and then distribute throughout the world. So as we grow within those next 18 months, then it's going to be more stores. So that means more inventory. It means, yeah. And then it's got to go into the production cycle of like what happens, when happens. And yeah, it's kind of fun growing something from like basically the kitchen of the house to then the facility to then basically having forklifts moving things around, which is kind of insane to think about it like that. But making sure that the processes and the systems are set to maintain that high quality, because every single person that interacts with the product, even if it's their 10th time or their first time, it should always be at the same level, and they should always feel cared for from anything that we produce. So yeah, we're pretty strict about that. So I think it's a really good thing to do. But after that, I think we're just gonna maintain that and go through a bunch of different markets. I might be going to South Africa in September for meeting with a distributor and a show down there. So yeah, it's gonna be a crazy year coming up. It's really good things happening, and surrounded by good people. So I think that it just makes things a lot easier. Yeah.
Now, Bob, you've used this shave soap, right? Like you've tested it.
Yeah, I tested a while back. I actually had 3 testers. So there was 3 pre-shave oils, 3 shave soaps, and then I think it was 3 shave oils afterwards. Each one, I think, landed very well. I gave feedback after each testing. It's really good shave soaps, if I remember right. So I look forward to sitting down, making some of these, and then I think we're going to autograph them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to autograph them, and then trying to put them together to donate the proceeds to wonderful charities. So I look forward to that.
Now, is this something that Kemp could use on top of his head, or is it just for the face?
No, yeah, it's definitely for the top of the head. So the barber that I was in Calgary with from Montreal, Corey Murphy, the Dead Face on Instagram, really phenomenal artist, amazing barber. So he's got a bald head too, and he shaved his head last night, and he sent me a big text today on how amazing it was, and it was his first time using it, which is. It's changed quite a lot from the time that you've used it. We've modified the recipe a little bit more. We've perfected it from then. But yeah, it's been it's gonna be awesome. It's like from all the barbers that have used it, they're all like, okay, this is awesome. Like this completes the full line of Educated Beards. It brings the whole, and the level of quality is always at high standard.
Well, also, I want to add to this that, ladies, you are not excluded. the same type of care that goes into the sensitivity of men's faces. There is no issue with ladies using this for their legs. The ingredients inside that goes to help keep a man's face healthy would definitely work towards your legs. Because if you're using anything that's in a can with a propellant that has some ingredients that could dry out the skin, when you dry out the skin and you're shaving it, it can definitely cause more issues. So there's no reason ladies cannot use it for their legs or other areas they would like to shave, to prep the skin, healthy for the skin. Good shave soaps are lubricants to allow you to glide and cut versus drag and cut, which reduces the skin irritation and
Don't mind me, guys. You guys keep talking.
You got our attention, Jason. Walter was asking about the registering for national. I don't think you can register yet. I don't think that's up yet.
No, but that's something we should be able to talk about next week.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because we're gonna have a guy from the Nashville competition on the show soon, and we'll get more information. But Walter, connect with me offline, and we'll make sure you get where you need to go.
Yes.
Jason, no coffee. Yeah. Jason's never coffee.
No, we keep trying to talk him into it.
Hey, you talked me into Facebook. That's it. No more.
Threads. You need to be on Threads.
Oh,
Threads,
geez.
Yeah.
I've already kind of forgotten about Threads as quickly as I did about Twitter.
Even your fake threads?
my fake threads, yeah. All right, so let's do a giveaway for Educated Beards Oil and Butter. Scott's got the program to figure that out.
But not these ones.
Not those ones, because we don't even have a name for that yet. But if you've already commented, we're doing that one, right, Scott?
Yes.
So if you've commented, you've already entered. Scott's just got to warm up the machine, get that ready, and then we can go into 5 questions, which is all right.
Okay.
Now, I got a question before we get started. Is the 5 questions really going to be 20 questions tonight?
No, it's 5 questions, 20 answers.
Okay.
You're almost there, Scott.
Just about.
Okay. So for those that you don't know, Fredericton's in another time zone, an hour ahead of the East Coast for America. So it's getting late there. All right.
So if
Here we roll.
we're all ready,
Are you going to rent a Hertz car, Scott?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm Tom Brady.
Ross. All right.
Congratulations, Russ Young.
And he just commented. We know he's here. Russ just reached out to me and Let me know what oil and comment you'd like, or butter you'd like. I was reading
And
Becky.
his comment was, "That's awesome."
Yeah.
Congratulations, Russ.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to go, Russ.
All right, Scott, let's do.
Gotta rewind. I just got back.
Hey, does Russ want it signed by Bob?
Ooh. I bet he would. Do you want Russ? Do you want Bob's autograph? Let us know in a comment.
Goes like this, and then I just so, put my face down, trace over the mustache.
A
Yeah.
hand
There you go.
turkey.
We have a big ink pad. You can maybe go.
Oh, there we go.
Jeez.
That'd be so fun. Dark black mustache.
As long as I can wash it out.
All right, no, I wouldn't wash it out for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I did a shoot for November, and I put pink wax, like chalk, in my mustache. It was there for a month. It was awful.
Walter wants the mustache. We'll take your mustache off you.
Details will be coming up. How you can win the mustache in a frame.
Mustache in a frame. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, Russ would be. He wants you to sign it for him.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Well, Russ, tell us right now what scent do you want? We'll make it happen.
the new one.
Not the empty scent. Not the,
I don't know what it's called, but the new scent.
yeah.
We can't ship it. We don't have labels.
Oh, you don't have labels?
No.
I don't think Russ needs a label.
I'll
Yeah.
pour it in my pocket and we'll wring out my shorts.
There you go.
Yeah, just put a piece of tape on it and write on it. New stuff.
Yeah.
New stuff. Super juice.
Served by Dave.
Scratch and sniff.
All right, go ahead, Scott. You ready for that?
Yeah, I didn't want to cut you off again.
Yeah, just cut me off. That's all right. We'll do rapid question and answer for all four of you, so you guys can get out of here and get some sleep before the big day tomorrow. Starting.
Real quick.
Yeah.
No, Russ, you can't do the new scent.
No, sorry, Russ.
Oh, shit.
We can't ship it.
Cannot ship it.
No.
I'll soak my mustache and let you wring it out.
Unless he wants to come to the shop.
All right, let's start with Devo. Devo, your favorite toy as a kid. What was the one toy that you were always playing with as a kid?
He-Man's.
He-Man?
Yeah,
All right.
He-Man's.
Kevin?
Favorite toy? Holy fuck. Probably a slingshot.
Slingshot.
Cool.
Yeah.
Slingshotting like birds or people?
Yeah, I'll
Target.
Yeah, we used to play war in this forest. It was like for half the summer we'd like build like camps and then we'd go attack each other. It became crazy actually, like fires and
Oh, jeez.
cops got involved and firefighters. Yeah, it's like we'd burn down each other's camp. So we like the second year we built ours underground. We dug like
Canadian
massive
fires.
holes. it was kind of crazy actually. Yeah, slingshots.
Boy, how did those Canadian fires start? Jonathan, favorite toy as a kid?
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles. Okay. All right. And Bob, favorite toy as a kid?
G.I. Joe.
GI Joe. Yep. Yep. I was a big GI Joe
Yeah.
fan.
Me too.
So since we've been doing this favorite toy bit, slingshot is definitely a first for tonight.
Yes.
All right. Prior to getting into the beard content creating or beard, fascination with beards, what was like your passion, Devo? Like what were you really into? Like what took up a lot of your time?
Golf.
Okay. Yeah,
Golf.
Devo is like pro golfer, if you don't know. What's your handicap?
It's 5.
5.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty impressive.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
I like it.
Kevin, what was your passion before the beard company?
Just sports in general.
Sports? Okay.
Yeah. Not watching sports, but like playing.
Playing. Okay. All right. Jonathan?
Music, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like playing music or listening to music?
Both.
Okay. Cool. And Bob?
Photography.
Photography. Okay. That explains on
Male nudes mostly.
nudes.
No, I did a lot of wildlife photography.
Which could be male nude.
Yeah, it could be. Wildlife. Quit crying, baby.
Just remember, if somebody says you look familiar, tell them you do porn.
That's right.
What? Corn? Storm?
Or you film porn. All right, Devo. If you can only do one thing on your bucket list, what's it going to be?
Probably go walk the Great Wall of China.
Oh, yeah. I would love to do that.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Kevin?
I was gonna say something ridiculous. I think it's too early to say names. I think
It's never too early somewheres.
no. I think I can't go there anyways. Man, these questions are tough.
Yeah, answer this.
I know, right?
How
How do you answer so fast?
you got to answer the question.
Oh, probably. Well, let's
Do you need me to repeat the question?
probably ayahuasca.
Repeat it, Mike.
Probably
Multiple choice.
probably an ayahuasca trip
Oh, okay.
with a proper like.
With Aaron Rodgers.
He isn't who Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers is.
Yeah, probably not.
But no, probably like with fully controlled environment.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Properly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Kemp,
Uh,
one thing off your bucket list. You can only do one thing.
trip to Scotland.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I'm in.
Whiskey trip, to be specific.
Ayahuasca in Scotland.
Yeah.
There you go. And Bob, what would your bucket list thing?
Bare knuckle boxing film. Wait, I've done that. 2-time national champion. Wait, I've done that. Compete at Worlds. Wait, I've done that. I don't know, eat spaghetti and not get it on me. Wait, I've done that. I would probably say space exploration.
Okay. Yeah,
Surprise.
definitely.
Be cool. Yeah. First mustache on the moon. Boom. Bucket list.
All right. Where am I?
No. It's too soon. Too soon. Too soon. No.
I was like, that's
No.
too early.
Can you edit that out? Mute that out. No.
Did you guys hear it?
I missed it.
You
That's good. That's all right. Skipping forward. Here we go.
Question 4.
All right, Devo, what is your stance on washing your hands before or after bathroom?
What? Before and after?
Typically after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kevin?
Before or after bath?
All right. You had a mosquito. Both.
Both?
Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with like.
No,
I got it.
Them Canadian mosquitoes are resilient.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Probably both. I wash my hands about 50 times a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because, I mean, there's a debate, whether you should wash your hands before you go to the bathroom, touching yourself, or do you really need to wash your hands after if you're clean? That's the whole,
Yeah.
What is Sunday for? Right? Is this Jeopardy?
Kemp?
Typically after, but also
Sorry.
I'm a mechanic, so I usually have to wash my hands before.
Definitely before, yeah. As a mechanic, yeah. And Bob?
After.
Okay.
Right, because my hands touch things. The things that my hands touch that require me to wash them after I go to the bathroom are generally not touching other things.
Okay. All right. And final question, Devo, biggest challenge in having a beard?
What's this beard bias? As the only mustache guy.
Your question will be, altered.
All right.
I have to say the split ends is probably one of the biggest challenges.
Okay. All right.
I'm petrified to try to trim and cut my own beard. So I'll just kind of wait and then go see my barber, and she takes care of it.
Okay. Kevin?
I think it's the annoyance of people that don't have beards that say, "Hey, I couldn't have that. It's too itchy, or it's too dry, or why it's too warm in the summer. Why?" I think that's the annoying part. I think that's what drives me the craziest. Is like the people that don't really ask. They just they're kind of
Okay.
that. Those people.
Uneducated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jonathan?
Is that your answer for you or your answer for him?
Well, my line of work, getting caught in things.
Yeah, I imagine you've probably had some close calls, right?
Yeah. You could say that. A little too close some days.
Yeah. And Bob, biggest challenge with a big ass mustache?
Biggest challenge. I don't know if there really are any biggest challenges. I mean, people ask me, how do you kiss? How do you eat? How do you brush your teeth? The biggest challenge for me, I would say, is not to bite it off. And I don't mean just randomly, not pulling it into my mouth to bite off 2 inches, which would be 4 months of hair growth. I don't want to have a patchy mustache. Outside of that, I can't think of any downsides of having I don't know, a world famous mustache.
Good. All right. So we got through the questions.
I'm getting paid for this, right?
Checks being sent on Air Canada.
I got your check. I make it too dicey.
I think you got canceled.
So anyone in the chat have questions for any of the guys here before we let them go to bed?
So how do you keep it from cutting it off when if you're talking mustache? For me, I can only speak to. Well, I mean, I had a beard too, and I cut it off. So don't ask me about that. But is patience and an understanding that I had a longer term goal. Right when I started to grow my mustache, and I always recommend this: grow a beard. The reason being is if you're going to grow a mustache, you have a tendency to trim it from the nose to the corner of the mouth, which would have cut off a lot of the mustache I currently have. So facial hair is a long game. It's not something you're going to close your eyes, wake up the next morning, and you have a Viking beard or a Viking mustache. Give it some time. Set a time-oriented goal, 6 months, 9 months, a year, and stick by it and do what you can to make it as healthy as possible with beard care.
A Mr. Pringle mustache.
Yeah. Well, I would actually have to trim my mustache down to be Mr. Pringle.
Mark, I do have a ring light, just not using it currently.
But if that didn't answer it, how to keep from cutting it off, style it, get it away from your mouth so it doesn't irritate you. My middle is that long. And it's only that long because I didn't chew it. I didn't cut it. I gave it some time. Once it hung over the mouth, I styled it away from my mouth, which helped out a lot. And I could go back to eating things regular. I won't give up all my secrets because there's apparently some kind of eating battle thing where I'm going to be champion, right?
Yeah, happened. Not yet, though.
Well, I got a question. When can we expect the new scent to drop? Do you have?
September, early September.
Okay.
Yeah, very early September. Yeah, everything's already registered. We just got to find the name, and then we're good to go. Labels get printed and put onto the labeler. And
Sad Kevin. Just throwing weird things out there, you know.
I like where you're heading though with the description. Earlier. Yeah, very excited about this one. It's more like a cologne approach. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it would definitely be something that people would notice, and it's like I was saying. I was smelling it earlier. There was some hints thrown out of possible ingredients. It's not overpowering. It's hard for me to put my nose on, even though I'm touching it with my nose. But it definitely smells really good, and it is quite unique. Reminds me, like I said, of camping trips with my brother in Michigan. No.
The boat, right?
Kevin, you gotta speak up when you.
Got roll back. 15 seconds. Edit out.
We're live. There's no editing.
Action.
The boat, right? Look at my hand like this.
Heartland. Oh, that's not a bad one. Like the heartland of America. In Canada.
From shoes.
No, it's from I went surfing this weekend.
Oh,
Yeah. And the strap around. Mangled.
you got bitten by a shark?
Yeah.
All right. So when does the festivities start tomorrow?
11?
11.
Oh, okay. All right.
11 starts. So I think it ends at 7. I think. All right.
Oh, it'll have to go longer than that.
Oh, yeah,
depending.
it's longer
If
than
they
that.
start the beard and mustache competition
gonna
at
be 9.
6, 5:15, this guy's going to start his mustache with Educated Beards mustache wax. Talk about the process, how I approach it, putting it on. Then the competition starts. And I don't know how many entries they have, but I'm sure they have a block set aside for amazing competitors.
It's got to be till 9 at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
About 9.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I think there's an after party after.
Where are you located?
Just down the
To
street.
my left, maybe you're right, depending on how you're looking at it.
We're located in Fredericton, New Brunswick.
That's Canada.
Yeah.
A. And that's EH, not AH. Yeah, it's lost.
And Defined Beard, I think they're out of Texas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like in 120 degree weather right now.
At least.
You can keep it.
Oh, it's bad enough here now.
Russ, I would go with Balsam Eclipse. But if you like floral,
The grapefruit
smell,
yeah,
the
the
go with
grapefruit
bergamot.
wonderful scent as well. I've tried both. I think they're really, really good. I don't think that Educated Beards has a scent yet that's bad. You know, you just won't tell me what it's made of. Hey, guess what it is, Bob? I'm gonna guess it's a whole lot of. You better tell me. I'm gonna whoop somebody's butt. You know?
Bob's not going to sleep tonight.
No.
Russ, you can also request peppermint cedarwood if you want. I know you got that one already, but stick with what you like.
Yeah, our best seller is the bergamot grapefruit.
Yeah,
It smells like Fruit Loops.
yeah, it's a good scent. I like the beard wash on it too.
Yeah, Defiant's having a lot of fun with shipping their butters right now. 120 degree.
Oh, I'm sure.
I've seen a lot of people that talk about beard balms, beard butters, that if they do run into an overheat issue,
Right.
put it in the freezer for a little bit and see if that firms it back up. You might be able to save it if you already ordered it and it's come that way.
Yeah, so if I think basically if you get it and you can see that it's liquid, just throw it in the freezer for a couple hours. But
Yeah, don't even open it.
But I mean, if it's solid when you get it, it's probably already melted. So then you want to reheat it and put it in the freezer. So, but there's different techniques, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say the same about True North, but it's a little cooler where he lives.
Yeah, so True North is just across the way from Educated Beards, kind of. They're up in Maine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're really close.
Yeah.
Be down.
They're like 45 minutes away.
Yeah, be down, right? Not up.
Yeah, when I was planning this trip, I was thinking about flying to Boston and just driving up to Fredericton. No, I wish I did. I would have been there.
I don't know about that.
You should have. Now you know for next time.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have listened to Kevin. He always has trouble with Air Canada.
Yeah.
It's looking good. I haven't been notified yet, so.
Yeah,
Not-
they
Not until you get to the airport.
All right.
it's really rare that they'll cancel twice.
Yeah. And I did
Yeah.
see that the plane has made it to Denver this time. So,
Oh, that's
whereas
good.
yesterday the plane didn't leave Hamilton.
What time is your flight in the morning?
7 o'clock, I think, is boarding. So 7:40.
All right. I do the one for you on. That's that.
Yeah, and you're going to lose time flying in.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Got a 1 hour layover in Toronto. And then coming back, I have a 6 hour layover in Montreal.
In Toronto,
Oh,
you
that's
doesn't need to do what you did in Montreal.
Oh, the customs. Oh, so
It's a
hello
terrible
world.
design.
If I go through a security checkpoint at an airport and I board a plane and I go to another airport and I'm still in the airport and they deboard me and I go through customs and I haven't left the airport or security, why send me back through security? It doesn't make any sense. I went to Montreal, and once I came out of customs and I grabbed my bag, they're like, "Here you go back to check-in." There was like 400 people, and I'm like, "This can't be right." And so I went and I found security, and security's like, "Well, you got to check this bag in." And I'm like, "Yeah, but there's like 400 people." They're like, "Yeah, those people over there trying to check in." I'm like, "I already checked in. I had a flight." They're like, "Well, then you got to go to them first." So they had a special needs section. Nobody was using it. I had a need. It was pretty special. I got pretty quickly, I handed out like 8 stickers. Have you some mustache stickers? I handed out a whole bunch, but I was like, "Look, I've already checked in. Connecting flight. I left the airport." They're like, "Yeah, just put your bag here. Go back through security." I handed out some more stickers there. So, just saying. Carry stickers on you.
Okay. Yeah, that's a pain. I was wondering about that. If I would have to go, if I would have to get my bag.
You will. I think
in Toronto you don't have to. The system's a little bit better in Toronto.
But be prepared, because I think once you go from the U.S. into Canada, they may check it.
Yeah. Well, I know when I flew from Mexico to DC, we had to get our baggage, go through customs to get on the next flight, and then we of course missed our flight because it took forever to get through customs and TSA again.
Yeah.
So Russ wants the bergamot grapefruit, so make sure that gets signed.
Yeah.
You didn't have a moving sidewalk, so I bounced on it.
Yeah.
It's like,
super comfortable.
it was. Yeah.
Cushions.
It was.
But it's like a mile long.
It was. Kept saying, "Go down, go down, go down, go down."
So far.
I went back into the U.S. and then came back. That's how long it was. Mustache is next level. Yes, you too can have the same mustache. Practice, patience, and repetition. Commit to it. Don't chew it. Grow a beard. 1 year later, take it off, and then you'll see what mustache energy you need.
All right. Well, thank you, Kevin, Devo, Jonathan, Bob. Thanks for coming on the show, talking about what's going on with Educated Beards. Really appreciate it. Wish I was there with you. Hopefully tomorrow night we can work together on the show, and I can help you figure out what scent that is.
I know. I mean, I'm going to call it my brother scent because we went camping. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. Kevin, anything else you want to plug?
Sad Kevin.
Sad Kevin, yeah.
I don't know why I'm sad now. I'm really sad.
I don't know, but
I'm the sad one.
Sad Kevin.
Why are you the sad one?
Because I'm not there.
Oh. We're actually all sad that you're not here. I think even the listeners are sad that you're not here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who doesn't give a fuck? Air Canada.
True.
I hope they send us a couple vouchers for that.
Yeah, right.
Good luck with that.
Right.
Here's a gift card, eh?
No, they're pretty cool though, and in some ways, in some forms.
Yeah.
Like for veterans, they're really neat. They allow 3 bags, unlimited weight, so that's
That
fly
is cool.
anywhere. And yeah, I think that's really cool because so many times I travel and I'm overweight to many things, but yeah, it's all free. 3 bags. That's a lot. I feel a lot in 3 bags. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Scott, you got anything else?
I don't think so.
No. What we got going on next week?
Thanks, Russ. You can take my voucher and use it. I guess tiny hands.
Bob, I'll fix your mustache with these little hands.
You should do that.
Do that.
Be here by 5:15. How I would do it and how your tiny hands would do it. Maybe we should cut while it's still PG-13. You guys went to X-rated?
Thanks, Defined.
Thanks, Val.
Yes. Thanks, Carrie.
Cool. So that's it.
So if
Thanks.
that's all,
Thanks for having us. It was awesome, like always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you
Thanks.
do, folks. You're killing it. I love it.
All right, guys. Take care.
so do we have anything else to cover?
No, just I hope to be on the airplane tomorrow morning and getting through customs in a timely manner to catch the next airplane. And then going right to the show and start working. And then I'll be there the whole weekend, coming back Monday, go back to work Tuesday. And then who do we have on Thursday for our show?
We have Scott Turner from the Moonshine Classic beard competition, I think it is.
Yep. So if anyone has questions about the event in September in Nashville, beard competition, mustache competition, what the fundraiser is for, how to register, where to stay, all those things can be answered next week. So definitely tune in for that.
Yeah. He is also a member of the Beard Mob, if that interests anybody.
The Beard Mob. Yeah. Jason, how many dogs do you have left?
Well, we still have them all. So,
Okay.
so today is their 8-week birthday.
Oh, okay.
They all got a birthday bath today because my wife thought it would be funny when he was outside earlier and was watering her plants. She decided to water the dogs a little bit. Well, then they decided to go find some dirt and roll around in it. So they kind of got muddy.
Oh, yeah.
So they got a complimentary birthday bath today. Yeah, so they're 8 weeks. So they're looking for their forever home. So we got 2 to sell because I'm keeping Angus. Angus is the one we're keeping. So we got 1 boy and 1 girl. And hit me up at Jason Klein 38. That's my IG. Yins can hit me up on a private message, a little DM there, and I'll give you any details. But yeah, so we got 2 for sale. Almost thought we sold the girl. My wife's aunt was interested, but she already has 2 English bulldogs, and she kind of. And one of them's not doing so well, so she kind of she's holding off. So she backed out. But yeah, I don't want to keep them too long because once they get a little bit older, then nobody wants them because they ain't a puppy no more.
All right.
So yeah, if I get a chance, I'll get something. Can you trade your beard for one? I got my own gray beard. Sorry. But
yes, but that's a pretty epic one.
Yeah, I know. But yeah,
I can
well,
help you with the bearded rebellion.
Yeah, Kyle, you live in Colorado. I'm not sure where the bearded rebellion is in Colorado. Maybe
No, but
Colorado.
I do know the president.
Okay. But yeah, the bearded villains, I think they're out of Colorado Springs. The villains. They may have a Denver chapter too. I don't know, but
Yeah. Villains normally have a few chapters in most states.
yeah, they're pretty big. Yeah.
well, Kyle, we got 5 right now, so we're looking to get rid of 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're. I mean, Maybell. I mean, it's going to be hard to see them go, but they got to go. They got to go. And but yeah, Maybell, she's a little sweetheart. She's Franklin. I'm not going to. I don't want to say it, but he can be a holy terror. But that's just amongst his siblings, you know. Once he, you know, and the funny thing too, you know, everybody, anytime anybody's gotten a puppy, you know how they are because they're having anxiety from being apart from their siblings and their mom and stuff. But once them 2 go, I think Angus is going to have a hard time too. You know, even though he'll still be here and he'll be with his mom, he's going to be missing his brother and sister because them 3 go at it all the time. It's funny. It's funny. But another thing, we got 2 10-pounders now too. Angus was 10 pounds the other day. He's the biggest. He was actually, oh crap, I wanted to remember this. But he's like 10 pound, 11 ounces now. Franklin is 10 pound, just over 10 pound, 0.7 of an ounce. And maybe she's still in the 9-pounder, which is funny because she was the biggest for the longest time. But she's slowed down. Them boys sped up, but yeah, she's like 9 pound, 10 ounces or something. So she'll be getting to 10 pound pretty soon. But it's amazing. I mean, just within a couple days, they go from like 8 pound to 9 pound. Then a couple more days, now they're in 10 pound. You know, they're growing quick.
Yeah. Yep. So head up, Jason. Get that puppy.
Yeah, I posted a thing on Facebook, and I posted on Facebook, and I tried to link it to Instagram because anytime I post on Instagram, it automatically goes to Facebook now. So I wanted to select it, and it said wouldn't do it. Something about the pictures.
Yeah.
Different. The pictures were different sizes or something. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. I got to get a post over there on Instagram. The thing is, you're not allowed to sell shit. Sell animals, I should say. You're not supposed to sell pets.
No.
But that's why my Facebook post said, you know, they're looking for a forever home.
Yeah.
PM me for details.
Huh.
Well, then I had an old classmate reach out to me. Well, she didn't reach out to me first. She replied to another message from another classmate that said if he didn't travel so much, he'd get one. And then she says, I just find this post odd because these are 2 beautiful dogs, and I can't believe somebody's giving them away for free. So I PM'd her. I says, they are not free. I says, it says, feel free to share the post.
Yeah.
But I said, they're looking for a forever home, but not a free home. I said, they are definitely for sale. And then my one daughter's boyfriend's mom, she commented on the post too. No, this is legit. You know, my son is dating Jason's daughter, and they bred them, and they've taken care of them, and blah blah blah, and it's legit. But yeah, I mean, because let's face it, there is a lot of scam shit out there. So you know, I don't blame people for being leery.
Yeah.
But PM me, and I'll get with you. So.
Okay, Walter, I know there is a Bearded Rebellion chapter in Pennsylvania. I can't speak for the villains or the Beard Mob.
The villains there's several. There's a east, a north, a south, a west, a Philly. There's a lot. And I think there may be even more than one Bearded Rebellion.
No,
Oh, so
we
that's-
only do one chapter per state.
Okay, that's right. I forgot. So yeah, there's at least 4 chapters in Pennsylvania for villains.
Right. With the Bearded Rebellion, you generally will have members spread across the state, but
Yeah, I forgot about
there's
that.
only one chapter.
Yeah. Well, that makes it easier.
Well, I bet it'd be tough to have a meet up in Texas then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Hawaii.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
different
I don't-
islands.
I don't think we have a Hawaii chapter.
Probably not.
Just like Wyoming.
There's not many beards in Hawaii.
You know, I actually, when people ask me that, I think it's ridiculous, but my beard makes me feel cooler in the summer.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
And I think Dan C has a good explanation on that where it kind of shades your neck,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know, but
You also don't get a sunburn there either.
yeah, when I worked in the ER, I remember this nurse asking me, so do you shave that during the summer? And I said, no, manliness all year round.
That's a good answer anyway.
I'll tell you something else too. You know, since I've been shaving my head, the one thing about having hair when you're sweating, you know, when it's hot, you know, and
Yeah.
you're sweating, at least the hair helps control it a little bit. When you're bald, that shit just drips on your glasses and it just drips everywhere. It's a kind of a pain in the ass. But
Well, I believe that's why Ken Sconson wears that 75 hard bandana to
yeah,
help with that sweat.
yeah.
Because I would imagine it would, for me anyway, it would just roll into my eyes.
Right.
Yep.
That's why there's sweatbands.
Oh, and my glasses keep going like this all day
Yeah.
long.
But I guess that's it for this week, guys. We will see you next week, and hope to have a good show and a good turnout for our guest next week. Should be a very interesting show, and there may even be some information released.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, so September, you know, Nashville competition in September. It's far enough away. You guys can plan to show up. You know, the more the merrier. So
Absolutely.
Thanks, Ken.
yeah, thanks, Ken and Mel.
So, everybody, thanks for showing up, and we will catch you next Thursday on the Bearded Respect.
Good night, everyone.